games we do, and some games we don't. But it's good to just come back with off the loss and have a good first conference game.
You guys were hot in the first half, over 70% shooting, and I think you went on 15-2 run in the beginning. How much did that really kind of set the tone and help you guys keep your composure? Because they started to kind of maybe set a better tone in the second half, but you guys dominated and turned it around.
Well, you know how it is at Iona lately in the past couple of years with leads. But I feel like today we stayed focused. We talked about that before the game, and we really stayed focused, and everybody was hitting on all cylinders, from steals to assists to shots being made, and we all played with passion. And we really had fun.
Sean, as you've matured here, do you feel like that's something you've been able to pass on to other guys, showing them, like, just because you have a 20-point lead doesn't mean anything?
Yeah, we just got to be focused the whole time. So, guys get up 20, 25, you want to start getting lazy habits and just relax on the court. You can't do that. You just got to put your foot on them and stomp on them at the same time and just go from there. And guys, if I'm the top guy, being the captain and Trey and Poole, so we got to lead by example and just go on from there. So if we're playing hard the whole time for 40 minutes, everybody's going to follow.
Do you think that's why Coach and some of the other guys were kept in for as long as you were into that second half?
Yeah, we need some leadership on the court. A lot of guys picking it up, but older guys don't have that leadership quality yet, and certain guys do. So he's just learning, and everybody feeding off each other.
Sean, what was the impact of the 3 road games coming back from those, having a week off?
It was just realizing what we did wrong, some things we did well, and just really focus on defense, and just becoming a team again. Kind of got away from that, traveling a lot, and just new team, new players, and it's just a lot to do. And then finals, everything just coming to one. And as a team, we just grew a little bit, and we had some good practices leading up to this game, and we got a W.
Sean, can you talk a little bit about starting off now 3-0 in the MAAC? How important that is?
Very important. Still we're the champions right now. Everybody, regardless of our record, everybody's shooting for us. We're 3-0 in the MAAC now. We got another tough game on Monday, and we're just trying to stay focused, take it one game at a time, like we said last year. And same thing we're gonna do.
How much did you, with a 4-game losing streak, how much did you really need a game like this and to win?
You just need to win regardless. I hate losing more than anything in life, and my teammates, hopefully they feel the same way. And just got to forget about it. Now it's about conference play and winning this MAAC championship again, and just taking it one game at a time. So he's gonna tomorrow watch the film, have a good practice, and get after it on Monday.
Sean, you guys were really driving early on into the paint, kind of opened up the 3-point game for you guys. Was that the plan going into things?
No, but me personally, I learned that's a great way to do things, especially from guys like Scott and Momo. Get an inside presence, and then they're going to start doubling down, and shots going to be open on the outside, and vice versa,
Trey, could you talk a little bit about how hot you guys were in that first half and how you really tried to make sure you kept with it in the second half? Because you can't say it's 70% full.
Yeah, I think, once one person got hot, it got real contagious out there, and everybody did a good job sharing the ball, and we just finally made shots this game.
There were contributions from all around. Is that something you guys have been working on, coming out of this kind of bad stretch in the past few games?
Yeah, everybody's just, trying to find their rhythm, try to keep getting up shots, and just, practice is how you play in the game, so we've just been trying to get up the shots, and hopefully it carries over to the game.
Obviously, there's the plan of basically leading the country in scoring, obviously defensive game plan against it. How do you think you did until you got thrown out?
Looking laziness hit us still a little stretch. He got a few buckets on fast breaks, but a lot of bad passes by us. But the plan was just to gap him, make him go left. He goes right a lot. He's shooting at a high percentage when he goes right. And it was just about gapping and helping each other. And we had to play defense as a team, not as individuals. So.
Anything else, guys?
Sean, I feel like Mike Poole got you guys off to a fast start early in the game, points and rebounds.
Yeah, Mike Poole, I told him the other day, we had a team meeting, and I told him that he's a guy that can do everything for a team, from handling the ball, getting people shots, scoring, rebounding, and especially on defense. And he showed it today. 14, 6, and 5, I believe, and a couple steals.
We good?
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good game, Sean.
Thank you.
You came out hot, and the important thing was in the second half, they stuck with it and they kept the big lead.
Yeah,
Talk about how crucial that was.
That was big. We felt at halftime if they got it to 15, it would be a ball game. If we got it over 30, game's probably over. They made an initial run to get it down to that level, and we answered that run, and then kind of just traded baskets a little bit after that. So it was real important for us.
Sean talked about how important that is, and that's something they've learned here at Iona, big leads and keeping that big lead. Is that why you kept the guys out there so long? A lot of those.
Yeah, and you know what? Certain guys needed to play better than they had been playing the last few games. Like a David Lowry, a Trey Bowman had really struggled for a while. And Mike Poole The last game started coming into his own a little bit, so you want to give them some confidence going forward into league play and let them feel good about themselves.
Not only going now 3-0 in the MAAC, but how much of a confidence booster was this after the stretch they had had?
I think it was really big because we did have a tough stretch. We played really, really good teams, all of them on the road, and we struggled a little bit. And now coming back to league play and opening up league play, luckily at home, I guess it snowed the other night, otherwise we would have played one. But it was a nice way to come back and get us going into the rest of the league.
How about Deshaun Gomez starting at point guard today? What about his play?
You know what? He played so well our last game on the road. We wanted to give him a chance today to see if he can continue that. I like the fact of having another player out there, another playmaker on the court at the same time. And I thought he did a really nice job. I think we had 5 or 6 guys with 6 or more assists. It was a terrific job by the team. But Deshaun really will share the ball and he can knock down an open shot.
How about Wright and Hynes got into play? You had basically a big forward line today, both playing it with David Lauren.
We're trying to do that as we move forward right now and trying to do a better job on the boards. We thought Ryan could help us there. Ryan played last game with a lot of confidence, and we wanted to build off of that, and he did, and I think he's starting to feel comfortable out there right now, and I love his energy and effort. He's the kind of player that I'm used to coaching, that I want to coach, and I think he's contagious and rubs off to the other guys on our team and gets them to play even harder.
Hey, Coach, what was your play going in against Mason? How did you plan to stop him? How do you feel you did?
I thought we did a good job early in the game, and then we contained him, I thought, well. We found him, and then we gapped him up a lot, or sent a second guy at him and made him move the ball early. When the game got to around 20 points or so, I told our team, listen, no matter what, if there's 3 guys on him, the kid's going to try to score the ball. And he's so talented and so explosive, he's going to find a way. And he did. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't enough.
Coach, you guys had a big day with the offense. You also had some big steals and stuff like that on defense. Were you happy with the defensive efforts?
Actually I was. I know it's funny to say when you give up 92 points, but when you score 118, that means there's a lot of possessions going on in the game. I thought the first half our defense was really, really good. And I think sometimes when you build that kind of lead, 2 things happen. Your own guys let up a little bit, and the other teams play with a little bit more stress-free because they're down and they just play loose and they try to attack quicker. So therefore they're putting up shots quicker and it changes the complexion of the game. But overall I was happy with it.
Coach, coming out the road games, did you feel like you had to come out with a lot of energy tonight?
Yeah, I did, and I was wondering how that would be. You lose those games that we've lost, and you wonder how it affects the team's confidence. And I thought we actually came out a little bit tentative, to start the game. And it took us a few minutes to make a few plays, and then we started to relax a little bit, which I hope now our guys will kind of come back to having a little bit of edge about how they can play in this league and being a little tougher than what maybe we were on the road.
Excited.
Okay, thanks everybody. Happy New Year.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach. Happy New Year.
Thank you too.